Hello fans and welcome to Fredericton, New Brunswick in the Lady Beaver Brook Gymnasium. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA.TV. Coverage of midweek women's volleyball action to kick us off here this evening. We'll have men's volleyball coming up here from Fredericton later on as well. This one, it's the Holland Hurricanes visiting the St. Thomas Tommies. These are the two hottest teams in the league. Tommies come in on a 7-game win streak. The Hurricanes come in on a 3-game win streak. Both of these teams among the 4 teams at the top of the conference with 3 losses. STU in first place and nationally ranked at number 12 in the CCAA, comes in with a 9-3 record. MSVU and UKC hot on their heels at 8-3. Holland College 7-3. Come up behind them, UMBSJ 6-5, Mount A 5-6, Dal AC 3-8. St. Anne at 2-9, and Crandall at 2-10. As mentioned, Tommies at 12, the only team from the ACA ranked nationally. And what a weekend they had. Saturday, they went into then first place UKC, 1-3-1. Kathleen Boyle, 6 kills on 26 attacks against 4 errors. 0.77 percentage, 1 block, 2 service aces for 9 points. That moved the UKC team down in the standings. That put Mount St. Vincent in first place, and that's where STU went on Sunday, where they won 3-0. Kathleen Boyle again led the way, 10 kills on 26 attacks with 6 errors for a 1-5-4, 2 service aces, half a block for 12.5 points. Abby Lantang, 6 kills on 21 attacks, 2 errors for a 238, 3 service aces for 10 points. Julia Campbell, 2 kills on 4 attacks for 500, 7 service aces, a block, and 10 points. Marcy McNeil responded with 10 kills on 31 for 266, half a block, and 10.5 points. Talk about HC here when we get a moment. Well, we will pick up the anthem and the starters here just momentarily. I'll listen into PA announcer Eric Moffat and give you the starters as they're called out. And we'll get to that right after the anthem. As has been their tradition all season long, Tommen's Women's Volleyball Choir treating us to rendition of the national anthem. Always seems to build a little bit of team unity and seem to enjoy singing together. And certainly good to see as well. Now get the starters. First we'll have Holland. Number 1 is going to be Jenna O'Neill, 5'11" outside hitter. Number 5 is Charlotte Sweetapple, 5'10" right side out of Corner Brook. Number 9 is Mason Babby, 5'11" middle out of Lumsden, Saskatchewan. 12 is Katya Baranaba, 6 foot middle out of New South Wales, Australia. 14 is Morgan White, 5'9" outside out of Charlottetown. And 8, the setter, is Ella Hickey, 5'10" out of Charlottetown. For the Tommies, it's Captain Danica Godin, number 3. Number 5, Abby Lantang. 5'7" left side of the Leo Hayes right here in Fredericton. 6, Elle Kilburn out of FHS here in Fredericton, a first-year middle at 5'11". 7 is Kathleen Boyle, also out of Leo Hayes High School, 5'9" left side. Star rookie Kathleen Boyle. 8 is going to be Maddie McGregor, 5'11" middle out of Truro. Number 14, Julia Campbell, is the center, 5'6" out of Sussex. And your liberos, number 15, Madison Ball. Number 12, Lauren Moricky. So there's your starters introduced. Liberos for Holland College, 7, McKenna Marble. And number 10, Sam Richardson. Looks like first serve will go to the Hurricanes and Ella Hickey. Just check in on the Hurricanes' last action last weekend. They were 2-0 as well, won 3-0 versus St. Anne. Jenna O'Neill with 14 points in that one on 12 kills. Morgan White, 13 points on 9 kills. Sunday, they won 3-0 versus Mount A. Bernaba, 10.5 points. White, 10 points. We are in play. Campbell sets up Godin. Godin with the kill to start us off. It's 1-0 Tommies here in the first set. These teams have met once before. That was back on October 30th. The Tommies lost at Holland College 3-1. Danica Godin led the way, 7 kills, 6 service aces, 13 points in total. Morgan White had 15 points, 10 kills on 21 with only 1 error for a 429. Service ace is the story in that one. Holland College 24, Tommies only 14. An attack percentage very much favored Holland College in that as well. 237 to 057. It's Barnaba with the tip. Ties us at 1. Going back to serve will be Morgan White. White among a very good serving team here at Holland College. They have 3 of the top 4 in the league in terms of aces per set. White is first. Set by Campbell for Godin, off a block and down. That will send Maddie McGregor to the service line. McGregor, 16 service aces on the year, 59 kills, 95 total points. It's going to be a carry on the Hurricanes. 3-1 Tommies. McGregor will serve again. Out off the block goes O'Neill. 3-2 Stu. And it will be Bernaba back to serve. She is 4th in the conference in aces per set. Holland College, not surprisingly, 1st overall as a team in service aces and service aces per set. Out of the middle, Kilburn. Hurricanes can't control, and it's point Tommies. So far, so good with Stu defending the strong service games of Holland College. Early going, first set. And it's Bell Let's Talk day. And the Bell Let's Talk double hitter. Men's volleyball coming up after this, so you stick around for that. Campbell with a back row set for Godin. Godin's too strong out the back. Charlotte Sweetapple on to serve. 29 service aces on the season for Sweetapple. First year out of Corner Brook. Shout out to Friends on the Rock. Little center sneak there from Campbell. Campbell, the Tommies Female Athlete of the Week, just announced yesterday. And just announced today, Campbell, the ACAA Female Athlete of the Week. Congrats to Julia Campbell. 3 great wins for STU. That's going to be a free ball and attacked by the Hurricanes. That was Babby. Another free ball back to the Tommies. Not a great set there from Ball. Boyle on the attack. Doesn't get it over the net, and that's going to be 4 hits on the Tommies. Point Hurricanes. At 5-4 STU. Jenna O'Neill will serve. O'Neill, the second leading point getter on the team, at 102 points. Good get there by O'Neill. Free ball played by Hickey. Campbell back set. Nice shot into the corner by Elle Kilburn. And it will be Kilburn to serve. That one just ate up Marble. Got her high on the arms and I believe off the chin. Kilburn for Marble again. Good get by the Tommies at the net on that attack by Babby. White. Tommies keep it alive. Free ball. Good play by Boyle. Center sneak again. That is Hickey. Saw lots of open space on the Tommies side and just dumped the ball over. Babby will serve. First year out of Lumsden, Saskatchewan. 10 service aces on the season. Played by Moricky. There's Boyle, the big rookie with the big swing. Boyle having a spectacular rookie season for the Tommies. Second in kills per set, third in total kills, fifth in percentage, and more importantly, fifth in total digs per set. Great stats, put her among the leaders in those departments in the ACAA. Campbell with the point off the serve. She had lots of those on the weekend on her way to that Athlete of the Week honor. Hickey out of the back row, Sweet Apple. Get by Campbell, played by Ball. That again is Kathleen Boyle on the clean kill that time. 10-5 Tommies. Opening set. Campbell again on the serve. It was played by Marble. White on the attack. Good get by Lantang. Boyle with the free ball over Bernaba, Hickey, and White. Not a great pass there from Hickey to White. Little communication gaff there, I would say, more than an execution gaff on that one. Just weren't on the same page in terms of where the pass was going. Campbell again on the serve. Deep for O'Neill. Hickey for White. Tommy's block. That was on the tape and back over, so that's 4 hits. 12-5 Tommies. What a nice little service run here by the Tommies on Campbell's serve. Hickey for White on the tip, blocked at the net by McGregor. Hurricanes can't track that one down. Another point for STU. Timeout taken by the Hurricanes. Tommies come out roaring in this one, off to a 13-5 first set lead. Had a chance to chat with both coaches before the game in this one. Coach McKay very pleased with the weekend. They're 3-0 coming out of the break. One at Crandall midweek last week. Then the two big road victories against the number one team and then the number one team again on the weekend. The way the standings worked out, they lead that pack of 4 teams with 3 losses. You got the wins in the bank already if you're the Tommies, and you look at the schedule going forward. I believe everyone that's left, only Mount A currently, no correction, only UNBSJ right now would have a winning record for the Tommies' remaining opponents. So you have to think schedule as you go down the stretch is a benefit for the Tommies. Still got to make a trip to Church Point and to St. John, home to Dal AC, Crandall, and Mount A. 6 on the road and 1 at home remaining for the Hurricanes, looking at the schedule that I have. It's a little tougher road for HC. Still have to play MSVU and UKC on their schedule, Dal AC twice as well. A little discussion there at the net between Hickey and the official. We're set to go out of the timeout. Campbell, let's see if the timeout broke the service momentum. Hickey for Bernaba, blocked by the Tommies. Played by Marble. Blocked again by the Tommies. That's going to be Maddie McGregor. He's having a strong season for Stu. 30 blocks coming into this one. 30 total blocks. It's Campbell again on the serve. Hickey's going to attack herself. McGregor punches it over. Hickey for White. Nice swing there by Morgan White. Had 96 kills on the year coming into this one and 151 points. Of course, powered by 54 service aces as well for Morgan White. Hickey, the setter, on the serve. McGregor goes cross court and down for a point. Ball and Moriki switch. They've been at least at home, the steady libero pair for Coach McKay and the Tommies. Boyle on the serve. Campbell sets up Lantang. Off the hand of Hickey. Point Tommies, 16-6. They've opened up a 10-point lead here in the first set. Abby McDonald will sub in for Katja Bernaba. McDonald, 6'4" middle out of Charlottetown. And I can tell you from being down around the Hurricanes bench, she is every bit of that 6'4". See if that changes the game. And there, it looked like it was set up right away, but a little missed time on the jump. Got a piece of that one, did McDonald. Good block, but good recovery. Sweet Apple again blocked by the Tommies. I believe that was Godale on that block. Boyle. It's an attack from the back row by the Hurricanes. Godin. Marble set up Sweet Apple. Boyle from the back row. Godin got that pass that came drifting over the net. Spiked it down off the Hurricanes for another Tommy point. 18-6. Tommy's rolling here opening set. Mentioned earlier, I spoke to both coaches, also had a nice chat with Craig Hoskins. He's first year with this Hurricanes program. Moved over from Newfoundland, is enjoying his time on the island. A little reminiscing there from my time on PEI as well, and sharing the same newcomer to PEI experiences. Had a great chat there. Certainly is pretty pleased with the team's play. did say he would like to find some additional ways for the team to score, very dependent or serve heavy on the scoring points. And he said if we're not having a good serving day, as a team that relies on that, it can be a tough outing. So we'll see if that comes into play. Of course, being versatile and being able to play all aspects of the game, very important. Of course, also love as a coach to have that strong service game that you can turn to when you need a point or two, make it tough on the other team. Boyle will serve. Strong serve from Boyle. Morgan White gets a piece, but it's into the stands. Another point for the Tommies. Boyle for White, punched over by Hickey. A little too tough for Campbell and Godin to handle. Hurricanes get a bit of a break there. Just a reactionary play by Hickey. Turned out really, really good for Holland College. White on the serve. That one catches tape. Kilburn in for Moriki. And McGregor will serve at 20-7 opening set. Little spin serve there from McGregor. O'Neill on the attack. Campbell sets up Lantang. She's been quiet so far. It's going to be another point for the Tommies. I think we've got a violation at the net. I missed the hand signal there. See exactly what that one was. McGregor on the serve again. A little spinner for Marble. Back set for McDonald. McDonald is too long out the back. Good thought. There was lots of room there. Just missed by half a foot or so. 22-7. McGregor will serve again. That one is a nice pass for the Tommies, and Lantang, she'll get the kill, 23-7. Oh, no, correction. That's going to be a point for the Hurricanes. On the net were the Tommies, I believe. 22-8. McDonald on the serve for Moriki. Kilburn, Lantang. Good dive by White. And good hustle there by Sweetapple, but she can't control the ball quite enough. Point Tommies. Subs for Stu, 13 is going to be Eden Cormier. Cormier, a center out of Fredericton High, added here as really insurance for the Tommies going down the stretch in the second half. Familiar with Coach Story from the time at Fredericton High. And also checking in is number 2, Megan McDonald. Officials checking rotation, make sure everything is good. We're good to go. And on the service line is Eden Cormier. My first look at Cormier as a Tommy. Strong serve there from Cormier. Good attack there from Holland College, but it's just a little too long on that one. That was Sweetapple, I believe, on that attack. Set point, Tommies. Cormier will serve again. That one catches net. Nice dive. Sweetapple again on the attack. Good save. Tipped over by O'Neill. Ball for Lantang. That attack into the net. Hurricanes save set point. Still a long way to go to come back in this one. They would need a long run of points in this opening set. Be the right side, Sweetapple on the serve. That one is wide. Opening set to the Tommies. 25-9. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. I'm going to take this to short break, and I'll be back with action from the second set. Fans, welcome back to Fredericton, where it is the Tommies out to 1-0 lead here in women's volleyball action. First of two matches on Bell Let's Talk Day. Crossed over in the corner. Some students, some Bell paraphernalia, promoting Bell Let's Talk and mental health awareness. Such a critical aspect to lives these days is taking care of your mental health. Certainly would encourage anyone to speak up, have a conversation with someone if you are in that position. Well, really anyone, you should be aware of your mental health and be looking after that as best you can and seeking help when you may need it. But look at the rotation here as we start set number 2. 6 is Lauren Rideout in for the Hurricanes. 3 is Maya Utrosa. 14, Morgan White. That's across the front row. And the back, number 1 is O'Neill. 9 is Babby. And 8 is going to be Hickey. For the Tommies, Godin, McGregor, and Boyle. Campbell, Lantang, and Madison Ball in the Libero jersey. Tommies will have the first service to open this set, and it will be Julia Campbell to serve for STU. She had a really nice service run in the first set. Hickey with the back set for White. Good get by Campbell and Ball. McGregor down there. I think she's okay. Back up on that one, off the block and in. Got that one, got through McGregor and Boyle. McGregor does appear okay. No worse for the wear there. So the Hurricanes get first point in second set. And Morgan White will open serving. And why not? 54 service aces on the year coming into this match for the Hurricanes. That one is into the net. As per my chat with Coach Hoskins, this may be one of those times where the service game isn't on, and the Hurricanes need to find ways to get points in some other way. Boyle will serve for the Tommies, 11 service aces on the year. 114 kills, 132 points overall, 10 blocks thrown in there, and a 2.42 attack percentage for Boyle. A little conversation here between Coach Hoskins and Ella Hickey. There'll be another chat with the official. Not entirely sure what the issue is. One one of those things from my position where I can't get the conversation happening on the floor. Of course, in my privileged perch position here in the building affectionately known as the pit. Right up here, right beside the camera is my talk position as well. Strong serve there from Boyle. Oh, nice change of pace from Utrosa. By Utrosa, second-year middle out of Brooklyn, Ontario. 2-1 Hurricanes. Utrosa will serve. That one goes long. And now it will be McGregor on the service line for the Tommies. Going to straighten the sideline guide on the net. Coach McKay called out that it was looking a little crooked. McGregor with the serve. That was at O'Neill. On the attack was Rideout. Going to the back corner there is Kathleen Boyle. Little change of pace there for Boyle and just sent that one long. With not quite the full load of mustard on it. It found the floor. McGregor, played by White. On the attack that time was Babby. Out of bounds, 4-2 Tommies. McGregor will serve again. Third year Arturo and Cobequid. Violation at the net on Hickey. Initial pass from White was just a little too much into the net for Hickey. That's O'Neill on the attack, off the Tommy block and down. O'Neill gets that one through Kilburn and Godin. Lauren Rideout will serve, Conception Bay South, Newfoundland. Shout out if you're watching on the Rock this evening. That serve too tough for Boyle. Like a little spinner there from Rideout. Rideout into the net that time. Six-4 Tommy, second set. Danica Godin will serve. What a season Godin's had. She's really moved around the court for the Tommies, filling in various positions. Back to her middle role here in this configuration. Tommies chose to let it fall, and it was in. Just to finish that thought on Godin. 1 point earlier in the first semester, Coach Hickey said, yeah, we're even working her out at setter a little bit in practice. She's gone back and forth between middle and outside as is needed by Coach Hickey. And in fact, in the program positions, she's listed as middle, right side, and setter. Six, O'Neill on the serve. That one's too strong, but Campbell is right there. Campbell on the dump. Hickey for White. Off the block, played by Godin. Campbell, Lantang, off block, played by Moricky. Campbell again over. Hickey, back set for Babby. Miscommunication there between Marble and White. When that ball falls for a point on the Tommies, good rally there. Lantan, that's into the net. Abby not having a great serving match here thus far. See if that turns around as we go forward. Several matches this year. She's been quiet in the early going, but poured it on late. Babby answers with a net serve of their own. And Elle Kilburn will serve at 8-7. Played by O'Neill. Hickey tried to dump, but McGregor was ready for it. Go down on the get. Set by Campbell. Boyle on the attack. Oh, great get by O'Neill. Double hit, though, on the Hurricanes. What effort by Jenna O'Neill from 9 Mile Creek PEI to lay out for that one. Thought that had Shore Point written all over it, but O'Neill got there. Ended up at Tommy Point nonetheless. That's going to be O'Neill on the attack from the back row. Played by Kilburn. That's too long. And there to clean that one up is Morgan White. Thank you very much. We'll take that point, says Miss White. We'll send Ella Hickey back to serve. Campbell with the sneak. Hurricanes were ready. Attacking from the back row, O'Neill. Boyle. Off net, point Hurricanes, ties us at 9. Second set action. That serve too strong from Hickey. Campbell on the serve. White from the back row, too long. 11-9 Tommies. Played by Marble. On the attack was Rideout. Tommy Point down on the Hurricane side. Campbell will serve again. It was through Campbell's serve that the Tommies open up. Bit of a lead in the first set. And again, the spinner from Campbell not handled by McKenna Marble. Marble, first year out of Kelowna, BC. Hello, if you're watching from the West Coast, thanks for tuning in. Another knuckler there from Campbell. Campbell for ball. That's Boyle. Played by Hickey. Little miss hit there from Hickey. It will again be Campbell to serve. My guess, if the Tommies get a point here, it will be timeout Hurricanes. Let's see how this one goes. Hickey for White. Ball. Campbell. Lantang, and she does get the point from the back row. And there it is, the timeout Hurricanes. See, Coach Hoskins was mauling that one over even before that last point. Lantang just pulled the string on that one out of the back row. Dropped it into the pot. 59 second set. Tommies have the lead. They're up 1-0. Looking forward to the weekend. Saturday, STU goes to St. Anne. It's going to be a 6 p.m. start. STU men are in St. Anne this weekend as well. They'll play 2 over there, I believe Saturday and Sunday. That's the Tommy's only other action this week. And for Holland Hurricanes, they've got 2. Right back here to New Brunswick on the weekend at UNBSJ and at Crandall, Saturday and Sunday respective. Hurricanes getting a great tour of the beautiful province of New Brunswick this week. Campbell on the serve. Hickey and a miss hit there. I believe that was right out. Sometimes the numbers get a little difficult to see on the jerseys until I get to recognize the players. Hickey looking for the tip there was Utrosa. Campbell out of the back row. Lantang a little harder that time. Good get by Marble. White played by Campbell. Ball on the pass for Boyle. Boyle with a strong swing. A little too strong for Morgan White. White was there, as was Utrosa. Charlotte Sweetapple back in for the Hurricanes at 17-9. This is the second set in a row. A mid-set service rotation from Campbell has resulted in STU opening a bit of a lead. See if the Hurricanes come back from this one. Campbell sets up McGregor. McGregor too strong out the back. That'll end Campbell's service run and turn it over to Morgan White and the Hurricanes. Tommy's crowd giving it to White. Strong serve there, but good get by the Tommies. Godet on the attack, off block, played by White. Marble and O'Neill. Touched by Campbell. Good dive by Lantang and played over by Boyle. O'Neill. Good get by Moriarty, but she can't control the pass. Point to the Hurricanes. That started with a strong serve of Morgan White. Good rally there by both clubs. Takes both clubs for in order to be a rally, I guess. And it will be White one more time on the service line. The Hurricanes down 6. That's a net serve from White. And it will send rookie sensation Boyle back to the line. Being a Northsider myself, Boyle out of Leo Hayes high. Don't mind talking it up a little bit. Nice swing there from O'Neill. Point for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes starting to get their offensive attack together just a little bit more. And now it's again timeout Hurricanes. They're down 6, 18-12. Key moment here in this match, really. Hurricanes need to close this gap and look to take this set. The Tommies go up 2-0. Would be a bit of a stranglehold on the match, of course. Seen 3 straight set comebacks before. But you're up 2 sets at home. You have to kind of like that positioning. So key stretch here for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes, a little conversation there in the huddle without Coach Hoskins. Imploring each other to get her going. Looked like O'Neill and White sort of leading those discussions in there. Barnaba in, Utrosa out. And it'll be Barnaba back to serve. 4th in the conference in service aces per set is Barnaba. Official says we're ready to get in play here. And here we go. Played by Boyle. Lantang, free ball from Boyle. Hickey sets up O'Neill. Oh, nice dig by Moriarty. Double hit called on Boyle. Point for the Hurricanes. Barnaba to serve again. Strong serve off tape. Good get by Boyle. McGregor. Violation on the Hurricanes at the net that was down in the back corner anyway for McGregor. 19-13 STU. Maddie McGregor will serve. Tough serve there from McGregor. On the attack was Sweetapple. Campbell chose to let it go by, but it was in. Point Hurricanes. Sweetapple now will serve. Boyle got more on that one than I thought she would. O'Neill, strong swing. Good get by Boyle. Land tag. Hickey, that time. Set up Babby. Campbell. For Kilburn in the middle. Good get by the Canes. Played over Sweetapple. Campbell backs at Godin. Godin with a little cutter. I'm not sure that was even a clean hit from Godin. Seemed to spin funny off her hand. We'll say it was intentional. Even if it wasn't, the ball ended up in a good spot for Godin. Lantan. Free ball for the Tommies. Campbell sets up Kilburn. Blocked at the net. I believe that was Babby who got the block. Several Canes there. Those quick blocks at the net are often the most difficult for me to tell from my angle. It's exactly who it was. Looks like some subs off the bench here for Coach Hickey. The Tommies are checking their rotation. Coming in will be Gabby Melanson, number 9. In for Julia Campbell, and 16 is Shannon Monroe. Monroe will be the setter in this configuration. Monroe, second year at a Harborview High School in St. John. O'Neill on the service. Kilburn on the attack. Off block. Played by Marble. Set up for White. Off a Tommy block and in. Key point there for the Hurricanes, and it's timeout Tommies. Coach McKay says, let's keep this lead right here at 4. Have a little chat about it. Make sure things are copacetic as we head back out onto the court. Try to break the momentum just a little bit that these Hurricanes are building as they close the gap on the Tommies here, second set. You are watching from home in the Fredericton area. Very pleased you're tuning in. You can stay right here with us on the webcast. Men's action coming up. You'll have to switch streams. I'm sure you know how to do that. If you found this one, you can find the other. Well, if you want to, come on out between matches here. Come on down, check the men's game out. Also, the Tommies women's hockey team home this evening as well at the Grand Harvey. I want to say that's going to be Mount Allison at a 7 o'clock start. But you know what? You can find out for yourself. GoTommies.ca, GoTommies.ca. All your information on Tommy athletics. Do encourage you, though, to get out, check out your student athletes. This women's volleyball team ranked nationally, top of the conference. Fun team to watch. They've only got a few more home games left. Get that on your schedule. Get here and watch these athletes. That one is wide from Morgan White. Point Tommies. Timeout worked for Coach McKay. Changed the momentum. Moriki and ball. Switch up again. Lantang will serve. Floater serve was a bit tough there for O'Neill. Hickey couldn't get the pass. And it's point Tommies. Lantang again. Marble, that time the Lantang serve too strong for McKenna Marble. Tommies push the lead back to 7 with 3 quick points out of the timeout. Marble, Hickey, White, off block, Boyle. Set up by Monroe. From the back row, too strong, Jenna O'Neill. Tommy sitting on set point again at 24-16. Second set. Lantang for the set. Once played by Melanson. Boyle with just a little chip over. Makes the second set to Tommies as well, 25-16. Took the first set 25-9. So second set is closer, but it still goes very much in favor of the Tommies. I'm Bill Gibson, you're watching ACAA TV. And Tommies TV on YouTube. Going to take about 2-minute break, and I'll be back with set number 3. Welcome back to the Lady Beaverbrook Gym at the foot of the campus here in Fredericton. Tommy's out with a 2-0 lead on the Holland Hurricanes in midweek. Well, let's talk doubleheader volleyball action. This is the women's match. Men will come up after this. The conference leading Tommies tied in the loss column with MSVU, UKC, and this Holland team at 3. Tommies, of course, have 9 wins on the board. MSVU and UKC 8, and the Hurricanes 3. Top 2 streaking teams in the league. Tommies won 7. Hurricanes won 3, but it is the Tommies 2-0 here in sets as we get set for set number 3. A must-take set for the Hurricanes to prolong the match. And for the Hurricanes, it will be number 13, Finley Plandowski, first year at Lloydminster, who will be the setter. She will be set to serve. Plandowski, played by Moriki. Campbell, back set for Boyle, double hit. called on Campbell. 1-0 Hurricanes. Plandowski draws the first point for Holland. Moricky, Lantang, Boyle off the tape. 2-0 Hurricanes. Good start here to this third set for Holland. Points coming off the serve of Plandowski. That one played by Langtang for Campbell. Godin off block and out. Point for STU. With Sweet Apple and Barnaba were there on the block. Sam Richardson was in at libero there for the Hurricanes. He switched out with McKenna Marble. Boyle on the serve. The attack is Sweet Apple. That one is too long. That ties us at 2. For the Tommies, Lantang, Godin, McGregor, Campbell, Boyle, and libero is Ball to start this set. That was played by Plandowski. And a violation there. Point to the Tommies, 3-2. Boyle will serve again. Boyle served that one for White. Plandowski for Sweet Apple. Off a Tommy block and out of bounds. White will serve. 3-3. Let's see if she can get the service game going. Number 1 in the conference in service aces per set. White. This may be that game that Coach Hoskins and I chatted about, or that match rather, that Coach Hoskins and I chatted about, where the service game isn't working and they got to find another way to get points to these Hurricanes. This will be certainly, I'm sure, a topic of discussion for the Hurricanes after that match. Couple of Hurricanes down there, and Godin, the little misplay at the net. Tommy's had a bit of an advantage as I believe it was both White and Plandowski were tangled up on the far side. 4-4, Barnaba will serve. Strong serve, and that's just out. Marble in for Barnaba. Godin set on the serve. Played by Marble. Plandowski. On the attack, that's Sweet Apple. She'll get the kill and the point. Richardson in at libero as Sweet Apple serves for the Hurricanes. Moricky, Campbell, Kilburn. Good dive there by Richardson. Big swing there for Jenna O'Neill, and that's off the side of her hand. Marble back in for Richardson. Sam Richardson, first year out of Fredericton. Hometown visit for the Hurricane Richardson. Good get by White. Set up for O'Neill. O'Neill pulled the string. Change of pace. Dump from Campbell. Plandowski for White. El Kilburn with the block at the net. The Tommies celebrate that one. They snuffed out that attack from Morgan White. Lantang on the serve. That one looked like it was drifting long, but played by the Hurricanes. O'Neill, Lantang, Campbell. Lantang from the back row with the kill and find space. Didn't try to do too much with that one, did Abby Lantang. Just found the open spot and put the ball in nicely. Lantang on the serve. Played by White. Plandowski on the dump. Campbell, back row Lantang again. Good get that time, Marble. Plandowski, O'Neill. O'Neill goes off block. I think that was Julia Campbell at the net on that block. 8-6. So Hurricanes putting up a fight here in set number 3. They don't want to go straight sets to this Tommy team. In fact, they want to come back in this match and take 3 straight sets of their own. O'Neill, Moriarty, Campbell for Boyle. Boyle too strong for O'Neill. I believe that might have got a piece of a block on the way through and changed direction just a little bit. Made that too tough for O'Neill. Kilburn set to serve for STU. L. Kilburn puts this in play. That was off the hand of O'Neill. Sweet Apple couldn't control it. And it's up into the top row. Couple fans there. I thought we were going to wind up for the spike of their own. 10-6 Tommies. Kilburn serves again. Let's watch for timeouts on the Hurricane side if the Tommies start to open up any much bigger lead here in this set. Violation on the Hurricanes. Called 11-6. Kilburn again on the serve. Kilburn had a bit of an injury in the first half. Good to see her back here in the second. Another key rookie for the Tommies is Kilburn. Nice back set from Plandowski for Babby, and Babby gets the kill. Bernaba checks back in for Marble, the libero, and it will be Babby on the serve. Lantang, Campbell, McGregor, good get by Moriarty, but no one can track that one down for the Tommies. Out of bounds off of STU, point to the Hurricanes. Big serves here from Babby. So Hurricanes don't want this third set to get away. Moriarty lets that one go, and good call by Moriarty right at the very last second. Decided to let that one go. It's out of bounds. Point STU. And here we see Campbell on the service line. The first 2 sets, it was Campbell's serve really driving the opening of a large lead for the Tommies. Let's see if that happens here. And there's another point for the Tommies off a Campbell serve. You can see why she's been Athlete of the Week, and she had big service runs on the weekend as well. I caught some of the UKC match. And it was certainly impressive what Campbell was doing there. Hurricanes break the serve there, though. It's Morgan White on the attack. 13-9. Big service break there for the Canes. That's going to send Finley Plandowski back to serve. Little hop step into the serve. Campbell and McGregor. Wires crossed there. 13-10. Plandowski has had a nice third set here for the Hurricanes from the service line. Coach McKay wants timeout here as the Tommies get just a little bit sloppy on the last few plays. 2-point lead here in the third set. Coach McKay says, hey, let's not let them take a set. Let's talk this over. Let's regroup here, play clean. Let's make them beat us and not beat ourselves with the errors if they are going to take a set here in the third. Although it's been the Tommies out 2-0, it's been an entertaining match here thus far. The Hurricanes have had a bit of trouble from the service line. You have to think if they get that together, they have all the parts to stage a comeback. So Tommies want to take advantage of any leads that they can. Keep the play tight. Keep the momentum that they've built up. over the last string of matches. And really, as they've sort of returned to health here, the Tommies have been playing really well. Top of the conference in the national rankings. Certainly like to stay there with the Tommies. Plandowski on the serve. Kilburn, Campbell. Godin just plays it over. Plandowski. That was Richardson. Again, a bit of a misplay there for the Tommies. Moriki, who will come out here and ball will go back in. On the first pass, didn't get it clean, made it tough on the teammates. 13-12, a chance to tie up the second set. Plandowski played for Boyle. Godin on the attack, off block. Richardson, Plandowski. That was Sweet Apple on the attack. Now Boyle. Good get by O'Neill. Good rally. Bernaba, good get by Boyle. Godin again on the attack. Played by Richardson. White. Free ball from O'Neill. Godin. Oh, nice pass. Pardon me, that wasn't Godin. That was Lantang for Campbell, and McGregor takes the open space. Gets the point for the Tommies. Nice pass from Campbell to set up McGregor for the decision on where to go with that one. Boyle, big serve. Marble, Plandowski, White, big swing from White. White on the serve, played by Boyle. Campbell, McGregor, Richardson, Plandowski, O'Neill. Off the Tommy block, point Hurricanes. 14-14 third set. White on the serve. That one's into the net. White has had a tough serving match here. Timing has been off. It's been a lot into the net. McGregor, one of the co-captains for the Tommies, with Godin on the serve. Gives the Tommies another point. Hurricanes are quickly regrouping there. Setting strategy here for this next McGregor serve. Matty McGregor. Bernaba gets that one over. Good get by McGregor. Campbell sets up Lantang off a Hurricane block. Good get by the Hurricanes. Plandowski. Marble keeps it alive. Campbell on the dump. Oh, what a rally here. Lantang played by O'Neill. Set up for the tip. There on the block was Kilburn. Oh, that has to be probably the best rally of the match. Looked like Plandowski and White both were going for that one. Neither one got it. Point for the Tommies. Great rally there. What hustle from both teams. Plandowski. Bernaba with a change of pace. Went a bit cross-court on that one. 17-15 Tommies, and now Bernaba will serve. Hurricanes could really use a service run here from Bernaba, as they trail by 2 in a set they must have to keep the match alive. And there it is. There's a service ace from Bernaba. Have a sense if the Canes get rolling from the service line, they're capable of putting a lot of points on the board in a hurry. Bernaba among the strong servers for Holland. Played by Boyle. Kilburn on the tip. Plandowski sets up O'Neill. Lantang, good get by the Tommies initially. Kilburn on the dive after the first touch by Lantang. But the Tommies can't get it back, and it is the Hurricanes tying us at 17 here in the third set. Bernaba on the serve. Again, too tough for the Tommies, and it's off of Moriki. That gives the Hurricanes the lead at 18-17. Not sure this is the exact first lead of the match for the Hurricanes, but it's the first lead this late in a set in this match for the Hurricanes. Was Lantang, and Lantang on the attack. O'Neill on the attack. That finds court in front of Moriki. Ball and Moriki will swap as Bernaba continues to serve. This service run here, I think that's 5 straight points now for the Hurricanes. That one's into the net. Service error. Marble in for Bernaba. And Godin will serve. Godin hasn't had a great service match thus far. Let's see if she can turn that around. It's another one into the net for Godin. 2018 Hurricanes. We have the late stages of the third set. Some subs in for the Tommies. 10 is Riley Horton. 16 is Shannon Monroe. Monroe will be the setter. Horton, 5'11" second year out of Calgary, right side. I know the Horton clan is watching along out in Alberta. Shout out to the Hortons. Thank you for watching along. There's Horton going to get an attempt here. And into the game right away, Riley Horton gets the clean kill. Big point there for Horton. And the Tommies changed the momentum that the Hurricanes were building up. Lantang on the serve. Big swing there from Jenna O'Neill. Gives the Hurricanes another point and a bit more momentum. You can sense the energy on the floor changing just a little bit. Hurricanes starting to feel confident. O'Neill will serve. O'Neill, Lantang, Monroe. Horton again with a big swing. It was a good get by Sweet Apple. Horton was there on the block, but it's out off of Horton. Point for Morgan White. Hurricanes up 3, 22-19. Timeout Tommies late in the third set. I'm going to take just a short break in this timeout. We'll be back with action out of the TO. So it's set to go on a timeout. Jenna O'Neill, 9 Mile Creek PEI, second year outside hitter, will serve. Beautiful spot is 9 Mile Creek. O'Neill on the serve, played by Boyle. Monroe for Boyle. Boyle big swing, O'Neill. Plandowski. Morgan White. That's down on the Hurricane side. That's going to be a point for the Tommies. A little conversation there with Plandowski and the official. At down 22-20. It'll be Al Kerblern set to serve, and it's timeout taken by the Hurricanes at this point in time. Coach Hoskins Says let's wash away the thought of that last point, whatever happened there. Continue with the momentum we have. Let's get a stop here on this serve and get the ball right back. Kilburn set to serve at 22-20. Tommies trail by 2. Free ball from O'Neill. Horton on the attack, blocked. Good get by the Tommies, and Horton. Plandowski sets up White. White with the clean kill to the back court. Hurricanes put another point on the board to go up 3. Mason Babby will serve for the Hurricanes. Stu wants a point here in the most desperate way. Lantang, Horton, Boyle. Boyle will get the point for the Tommies. Good hustle by Babby and Sweetapple, but they can't keep the ball in. Marble in, trailing by 2. Riley Horton will serve for the Tommies. Strong serve from Horton, but it catches the tape. Point to the Hurricanes. Godin and Campbell set to check in for the Tommies. Monroe and Horton out. And it is Finley Plandowski, who's had a great third set here for Holland, on the service line. So Hurricanes look to close out set number 3 and stay in the match. Godin off the Hurricane block and down. Tommies save a set point. Ball comes back in. Richardson out and Marble in, and it will be Kathleen Boyle with the Tommies down 2, facing set point in set number 3 to serve. Strong serve. Plandowski with the tip, and it is Morgan White getting the point for the Hurricanes, as the Hurricanes send this one to at least a 4th set, keep the match alive with a 25-22. Third set, we'll switch sides, take about a 2.5-minute break, and I'll be back with set number 4. We are getting set to go here. Back in Fredericton, I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching AAC TV, ACAA.TV, and Tommy's TV on YouTube. Entertaining midweek Bell Let's Talk women's volleyball match happening here at the LB Gym. Tommy's took the first two sets, 25-9, 25-16, but it was the Hurricanes keeping the match going with a third set, 25-22 win. And we are just getting the rotation set for set number 4 for STU. 9 is Melanson, 5 Langtang, 6 is Kilburn, 14 is Campbell, 8 is McGregor, and 7 is Boyle. So it appears we're starting with Gabrielle Melanson in place of Abby Langtang here in this set. Liberos remain the same, Moriki and Ball. Ball will check in for the Hurricanes. 5 is Sweet Apple, 12 is Bernaba, 14 is White, 1 is O'Neill. Marble is the Libero, and Plandowski stays in as the setter. Bernaba, Plandowski. Bernaba. Net violation on the Hurricanes. STU takes the opening point of set number 3. Campbell on the serve for the Tommies. What great service run she's had in this match thus far has Julia Campbell. Marble, Plandowski, White, Campbell, McGregor, big swing, played by O'Neill. Plandowski, Sweet Apple. Double hit called on Plandowski. 2-0 Tommies. I'm going to correct myself. It is Langtang in. It's Elle Kilburn who starts this 4 set on the bench for the Tommies. Swing there by White, but right there was Campbell. Ball for Melanson. Plandowski, Bernaba can't get that tip to go over. That one flirted with the tape on the top, thought about going over. Couldn't quite turn on the 4-wheel drive and climb itself over the net. And by the way, it's going to sound like we're going to need 4-wheel drive here the next 24 hours in Fredericton. Winter storm, rainstorm, freezing mess, all headed our way, starting overnight into tomorrow. Cold and snow, warm and rain, cold to freeze it. It sounds really, really icky out. But I don't have anywhere other than here to be tonight. I'll work from home tomorrow and all will be good. 4-0 Tommies, Campbell. Serves again, Plandowski for Sweet Apple. Campbell, Boyle. Strong swing from Boyle off of McKenna Marble. 5-0 Tommies. Good start here to set number 4 for STU. And another good service run by Julia Campbell. Campbell, Marble, Plandowski, White, Ball, Campbell, and a big swing there by Boyle, but it's blocked at the net. That's White and Bernaba who were there. Not exactly sure who got that one. That breaks the service string, makes it 5-1 here in this set for STU. Morgan White will serve. Let's see if she can find her service game here in set number 4. That one looks better for White. Took a little off. Campbell for Boyle. Cross court, good dig by Plandowski. Campbell for McGregor. Into the pot. Nice dive by Finley Plandowski. Great hustle. Can't quite get it. And that will send Boyle back to serve at 6-1 Tommies. That service there from Boyle. That one never really had a chance. Right out of her hand. (6-2) Bernaba. What a nice little service run in set number 3. Really to push the Hurricanes in front where they stayed. Serves. McGregor, played by Plandowski. O'Neill. Melanson. It's going to be 4 hits by Stu. (6-3) Tommies. Bernaba will serve again. Katja Bernaba has been pretty strong for the Hurricanes on the serve. That one finds the four-wheel drive and snakes over the tape. Bites the Tommies in the behind. Bernaba again, that one too strong. Good read by Boyle and Moriarty to let that one go. El Kilburn is back in for Stu as Moriarty goes to the bench. 7-4 Tommies. Maddie McGregor serves. Marble, Plandowski. Sweet Apple, that one was miscommunication on the plan there from Plandowski and Sweet Apple. Plandowski was serving a back row attack while Sweet Apple was charging the net. O'Neill, Plandowski, O'Neill punched over. Kilburn gets it back to the Hurricanes. In the middle, Babby, good get by Campbell. McGregor, Melanson, miss hit by Gabby Melanson out of bounds. Point Hurricanes. Moriarty in for McGregor. Charlotte Sweet Apple on the service for Holland. Campbell for Kilburn, just tipped over, almost free ball situation. O'Neill on the attack. Melanson and Kilburn there, but it was off tape. I'm not sure it was a block. I think that's off tape. And now Gabby Melanson, second year out of Ecole St. Anne, with the floater serve. Oh, nice punch over Plandowski. Campbell with the tip at the net. Gets it between O'Neill and Marble. 10-5 Tommies, fourth set. Melanson, Plandowski, O'Neill. Ball, Campbell, Lantang. Gabby Melanson will serve again. 5 foot 8 inch outside in her second year. A little floater there, no spin. Eats up Marble, and Plandowski's dive doesn't get there. Another point for the Tommies. Timeout Hurricanes, and they look to break this Stu momentum here in set number 4. Tommies +7, 12-5. In a set the Hurricanes need to keep the match going. Tommies up 2-1. First match of the Bell Let's Talk doubleheader. Hurricane men and the Tommies will be coming up here. Scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. Bit weird on the start times here in the midweek for me, so I had to think about that one for just a second, what time the next match was starting at. It is now 6:27, so we're probably a little behind schedule on that one. Time we wrap up this set and the men get a chance to warm up, change the net over, all of that business. Entertaining match this far. This has been one of the better matches of the season that I've called thus far, I think. Certainly very entertaining volleyball. Good rallies on both sides. Here are the Tommies with the lead, but the sense of this Hurricane team is going to come back in them. Just feel it. O'Neill with a big swing in front of Boyle. That one felt good for Jenna O'Neill. You could just tell by the way she hit it and the smile after. She knew it was going to be really tough for any of the players on the Tommy side to get that one. O'Neill on the serve. That one is long. Good read again by the Tommies to let that one go. Great judgment shown in this match by Kathleen Boyle. Don't think she's made a mistake yet on which ones to let go. Lantang. Sweet Apple. Free ball for Marble. Campbell sets up Boyle. Off block, played by Marble. Plandowski for White. Another nice dive by Plandowski, but she can't quite get there as the Tommies get the point off the block. I have been impressed these last two sets by Finley Plandowski. Good service match, and what hustle here. Can see why she's stayed in at setter. White. Boyle, big swing, off block and down on the Tommy side. Ball with a dive, the former track athlete, Madison Ball, couldn't quite get there. Clean up the loose ball on the court. And at 14-7, Mason Babby will serve. That one is wide. Another good read by the Tommies. Now it will be Elle Kilburn set to serve. Kilburn on an FHS. Strong academically is Kilburn. Spartans volleyball program here in Fredericton. That one is just long from Morgan White. Another point, Stu, 16-7 here in set 4. Elle Kilburn with the serve again for the 10-point Tommy lead in the set. Plandowski, White with the tip. That one got tape. Off night for Morgan White. That would be one she would normally not make the error on. Tommies plus 10 for set. They look to put this match away. Kilburn. Plandowski for White. Another error there for White. White, the leading point getter on the Hurricanes team with 151. Just out of sync in this one. I'm sure she'll clean that up in future matches. Be right back to her team leading performance, Will White. Another nice serve there from Kilburn. Hurricanes get it back. Tommy's in control though. On the middle round was McGregor. Boyle is there. Campbell from the back row, Lantang. That one was aimed for the back corner but came wide off the hand of Abby Lantang. 18-8. And Finley Plandowski on the serve. Lantang, Campbell, McGregor. Good get by Marble. But O'Neill can't quite get there. Marble kept it in the air, and a nice look by Maddie McGregor to find that open spot. 19-8. Tommy set 4. Campbell again. Marble. O'Neill. White. Campbell, Ball, Kilburn. Pardon me, that was Boyle, not Kilburn. Get a little too excited sometimes, get my names wrong. Campbell, Plandowski. Sweet Apple on the tip, good get by Campbell. That again was Boyle. Somewhere between Plandowski and White, one of them got a piece. Point to the Tommies. Julia Campbell's service run continues at 21-8. Stu. Got a pretty good stranglehold here on set number 4 at this point. Free ball from Marble to the Tommies. Instead, it just goes out of bounds. 22-8, STU. 3 points away from the set and match are the Tommies. Megan McDonald checks in for Kathleen Boyle. Boyle, another strong match for STU. Look forward to seeing the stats after this one. Campbell, though, has been the star from the service line. Marble, Plandowski, Sweet Apple. Off the Tommy block, played up by Melanson. Campbell for Megan McDonald. Second-year player out of Summerside with the kill. Down the line goes Megan McDonald. And that gets a cheer out of the crowd here. 23-8, STU. Campbell will continue to serve again. How good has she been from the service line? Marble, Plandowski. O'Neill, played by Ball. Campbell sets up McDonald for the tip. Played at the net that time by Abby McDonald. It's going to be a point for the Hurricanes. They keep themselves alive here. Morgan White will go back to serve. If you're White, you have to think you want to get a nice serve in here. Get feeling a little good about your serve, even if you're not feeling good about where you're at in the match. Don't want to have another miss hit here if you can avoid it. There it was. Nice serve by White. On the attack that time, but mistiming it was Melanson. That's into the tape, 23-10. And another opportunity for White to start to get that service rhythm back. That'll be needed as they go forward here in the ACAA. Yeah, she's looking better there now on the serve. Megan McDonald with a big swing. Sweet Apple. Free ball from McDonald. Plandowski for O'Neill. Good get by Moriki. Out of the middle there was the length of Abby McDonald. Moriki couldn't quite get to that one. But what hustle on that previous attack by the Hurricanes. Oh, that goes point for the Tommies. Must have been a violation there. I did not see. For the match, it's Megan McDonald. Clips tape, but it's over. Plandowski for O'Neill. Played by McDonald. Campbell. Lantang. Marble. White. O'Neill. Tipped over. Tipped over by Campbell. Good rally here. Plandowski back set for Sweet Apple, and Sweet Apple with the kill to keep the match alive. Folks, if you haven't got out to see women's volleyball at this level, you just happen to be cruising around and watching a little bit tonight, get here and see some of this in person. I'm sure my descriptions are not doing it justice. These athletes are absolutely incredible. Abby McDonald there with a serve in advance of the whistle in from the official. So she'll get the signal this time, be whistled in. 24-11 Tommies. The Hurricanes need a bunch of points. And that one goes long. 3-1. The Tommies take this one. Fourth set goes 25-11 STU. So it's 25-9, 25-16, 22-25, and 25-11 Tommies. STU stays atop the ACAA, moves to 10-3. The Hurricanes drop out of the 3-loss teams, go down to 7-4. Tommies with the 8-match win streak. Hurricanes have their 3-match streak broken. Hurricanes will come back to New Brunswick this weekend at UNBSJ at Crandall. Check out acaa.ca for that schedule. For the Tommies, they go on the road the 28th, that's Saturday at St. Anne. That's going to be a 6 p.m. start. They're back home the weekend after, the 4th and the 5th. Dal AC on the 4th at 6 p.m. And on the 5th, that's going to be the Sunday versus Crandall. That's going to be a 12 p.m. start. Folks, thanks for tuning in for this one. My privilege to bring you the call. I'm Bill Gibson. Been watching ACA.TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. Tommies pick up the midweek victory in the Bell Let's Talk women's game. Switch on over the stream. In about 25 minutes here on the clock, we'll bring you the men's match from the same two schools. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Have a great evening.